And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington Redskins and the Minnesota Vikings. This will be taken short. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Like 20. I got you. Check 52. Sworn out. Hey, lift.
Now a first down throw. Gone. They find some open field here. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And the defense could not have written him much. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go. At their own 30-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense.
Rip left. 10, under 10. Hey, watch it.
Running it with the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year a season ago, Saquon Barkley. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. That's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards.
Watch out. Tiger. Hey, Steve 6. Wins championships, baby.
On 2nd and 9, Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Throwing on first down is Murray. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
17. Be ready.
Now Saquon Barkley. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Value free.
2nd and 9. At the Vikings 30.
Keep a one.
From the gun, here's Goff. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down.
Louis. Super one. Hey, let's go.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
Watch twist.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second down at the 22-yard line.
On second down, here's Barkley. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Line 20. Hey, 76. 76. Hey, lift.
On third down, Barkley. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down.
First down.
Go. Check. Fresno.
On first down, it's gone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Tiger.
Check 99. Watch the eye.
Hold on. Check.
This is Barkley. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Rick Flair. Value one.
New Mike 52.
On third down, Barkley. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Saquon Barkley, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Bullock good on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Murray now on first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
Murray looks to throw again. 2nd and 10. Throw caught here by Bird. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. After one, a one-point game, 7-6.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Jakeem Grant. It's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. Here we go, fellas. Here we go. Check.
Back's mine. Play it.
They'll run with Barkley. And some space here. And now look at him go. Touchdown, Washington. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As they're an extra point away now from tying this football game. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. Right over the middle by Graham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Throwing now is Murray. He's got Green. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Ready? 55. Mark 55.
Hey, look. Bring your hands back and go full strength.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Flushed out right. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Murray with a 3rd and long. He gets this one to Johnson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
To throw is Murray. Being chased out left. And that'll be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
55, Mike 55.
Hey, let's get some penetration here.
Yeah, Check 55 to ball.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 16-yard touchdown as his guys are able to regain the lead. Santos with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10.
Tell.
Check 13. Check 13.
Merlin.
On 1st down, Barkley. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Like 20.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
I know you feel
A gain of a yard.
Four down.
2nd and 9. At the 29-yard line.
No. Go. 52's the mic, boys. 52's nuts.
On 2nd down, Barkley. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's go.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. They'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
No.
They'll run on 1st down. Barkley, and he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. A gain of 3, 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll try the air now with Goff. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Will Harris, the rookie from Boston College, who picked it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. This will be taken very short. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Check. 11. Switch.
On first down, Barkley. Zadarius Smith able to get him down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On the run, it's Barkley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Value 3.
On 1st and 10, Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. I got motion. 97's the mic. Pick it up.
Barkley. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Set.
2 for 1.
Alert 3. Play. 97's the mic. 97.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally, I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down.
Check 4.
They'll run with Barkley. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
I'm coming. Check Nick.
First down, Murray. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Green brings it in. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Jakeem Grant in the final second. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Let's go. Let's go.
A good starting spot for the Redskins as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Hey, Shell. Hold on. Check.
That's mine. I got him.
97's the mic.
Watch the slant.
Motion.
Here we go. Motion.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of
Go.
scrimmage.
180. Watch the slant. Maverick.
The final shot before break here. Goff. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 30. Room here to run. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable, and there's two schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
Whip. Watch that.
They'll run on first down. Barkley, and the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
Five. Hey, exit. 97's the mic.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Goff. The open man is Westbrook. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
2 for 1.
Comes to me, it's me.
97's the mic.
Saquon Barkley running right, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Let's get it.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach, when he ordered the field goal, please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The throw over the middle, taken in. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route.
55. Check 55. Mike. Here we go. Mike 55. Mike 55.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jalen Smith. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
55's Mike, guys. 55. Get in the weight room.
Throwing on third and long. Murray. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards.
Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world.
55. Mike 55. Hey, that QB's trash.
Murray now on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Demir Bird, the intended receiver. And it's second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10. Back to the air on second down. It's Murray. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Shit. Watch this one small.
25. Check 25. Check 25.
Don't take.
Throwing is Murray on third down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. It's caught at the 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. Throwing again. Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Two incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on third and goal here. Murray now, third and goal. And he'll find Hall. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on fourth and goal. They go for it on fourth and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Redskins with the football, but trailing here as we get down to the good stuff. Quarter number 4. From the 9, here's 2nd and 9. They'll go to Barkley again. He'll have a first down and more past the 20. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. Touchdown, Washington. Saquon Barkley with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit. They go for just 1 here as it's up and good, and that will get them 1 closer. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before. When you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay, it's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to fashion together a good drive right here and now.
Because defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half.
Check, check. Lucky.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off around the 37. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
97's the mic. 97's the mic. Let's go heavy. Let's go heavy.
On first down, Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
4 down. 4 down.
Motion. Pick the edge.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 9 good yards there on the run, and now 3rd down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Barkley, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Vikings.
76. 76. 76.
We got it.
They'll keep it on the ground. Barkley. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
On 4th down, Goff. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Check 55, Mike. Watch the run, watch the run. Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's complete. It's Green here. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Here's Murray. Oh, it stays up. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. Now Murray. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
To throw is Murray. Finding Green complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Mike 55, you got no.
Murray to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
They're going for it. It's Murray. Going for it all. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
On first down, Barkley. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. They'll keep it on the ground. Barkley, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
We got chips over here. Chips over here. There's overload.
One last throw here for goal. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Vikings, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Kansas City next week. Meanwhile, for Washington, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.